My screen visible, right, everyone? Hello?
Yes, Mohan garu.
Okay. So that is one by one within 4 classes we'll cover entire. But in real time interview point of view, you just explain these 4 steps. Interview point of view, you have to explain these entries and you have to explain these configuration. So these configuration level in details, what and all the process we have done means these things you have to explain up to these things. So then interview, he will be happy and compulsory. If BRS point of view, he will he will accept it to you. So let I will cover one by one like within 3 or 4 classes. So but basic thing means everyone need to understand these entries. So now vendor scenario, check issue outgoing clearing account it will be added when handover payment or when handover check to our vendor. So this is the first entry. Later we receive the bank statement, check issue outgoing clearing account debit and main bank account credit. So here these two it will be nullified. Same way customer scenario. Customer scenario, why we can use means without BRS, transaction is when we receive the payment from the customer bank account credit, bank account debit, customer account credit. So immediately, if we can post entry in SAP, but the transaction happened in bank earlier 2 days before or earlier before 2 days, right? Later, when we receive the bank statement only, we'll update the transaction. So here it cannot be matching. So same vendor scenario also. We already discussed. If we can make the payment, if we can issue the check to the vendor, immediately we can update on our ERP. But in bank level, as GL account balance, bank account balance, it will not match with the as per SAP ERP. Main intention means why we can use the PRS or EBS means we have to match our SAP SAP ERP level, whatever we are maintaining the bank GL account and original bank account level, our bank balance, it will be it will be matched with the same, right? So customer scenario. So if we can receive the payment from customer, normal entry is our bank account to debit to customer, we have to credit to. Same way here also, customer side, if we receive the payment, SAP has introduced new GL account, check deposit incoming clearing account. It means కస్టమర్ దగ్గర నుంచి మనకు వచ్చినటువంటి చెక్ ని మనం బ్యాంక్ లో డిపాజిట్ చేస్తున్నాము. ఇన్కమింగ్ క్లియరింగ్ అంటే అది బ్యాంక్ లో క్రెడిట్ అయ్యి బ్యాంక్ లోకి క్రెడిట్ అయ్యి మన బ్యాంక్ అకౌంట్ బ్యాలెన్స్ యాడ్ అవ్వాలి. అంటే ఇట్ మీన్స్ పెండింగ్ ఇన్కమింగ్ క్లియరింగ్ అకౌంట్. సో హియర్ చెక్ డిపాజిట్ చేయగానే మన యొక్క ఎస్ఏపి ఈఆర్పిలో ఇమీడియట్ గా ఈ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ పోస్టింగ్ అని కస్టమర్ దగ్గర నుంచి మనకి రావాల్సినటువంటి ఓపెనింగ్ బ్యాలెన్స్ మనకి క్రెడిట్ అయిపోయినట్టు మనం అప్డేట్ చేస్తాం. సో వై ఇమీడియట్లీ దిస్ జిఎల్ అకౌంట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు అప్డేట్ మీన్స్ ఇఫ్ we receive the check from the customer, right? If we cannot update it in our ERP, so again it will shows as a balance. Again it will shows we need to collect some amount to the customer. If customer already given the check, but from our side we didn't deposit in our bank account, so that is our mistake. So if we cannot post this transaction, customer balance it will be showing. So again, as per our dunning procedure, if we cannot update the customer balances as per our dunning procedure, dunning formalities, system it will generate automatically, it will throw the messages to the particular customer. So till we are not getting the amount from your side, your due date is completed, so please make the payment, like that. For example, మనం బ్యాంక్ నుంచి లోన్ తీసుకుంటాము, మనం ఇంటికి పే చేసేస్తాము. పే చేసిన తర్వాత కూడా మనకి బ్యాంక్ నుంచి కాల్స్ వచ్చి మీరు పే చేయలేదు, మీరు అమౌంట్ ఇంకా ఇవ్వలేదని అంటే మనం సీరియస్ అవుతాం కదా. సో అలాగే కస్టమర్ సైడ్ నుంచి కూడా కస్టమర్ చెక్ ఇచ్చిన వెంటనే మన SAP లో అప్డేట్ చేసేస్తేనే కస్టమర్ కి మళ్ళీ మెసేజ్ వెళ్ళకుండా ఉంటది. సో ఇక్కడ డైరెక్ట్ బ్యాంక్ అకౌంట్ ని అప్డేట్ చేయలేము, ఎందుకంటే కస్టమర్ దగ్గర నుంచి చెక్ వచ్చింది, బ్యాంక్ అకౌంట్ నుంచి క్రెడిట్ కాలేదు, మన బ్యాంక్ స్టేట్మెంట్ తెచ్చుకొని కన్ఫర్మేషన్ చేసుకోలేదు. సో దట్ SAP ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ another GL account, check deposit incoming clearing account. So with the help of GL account, we can post this entry. So check deposit incoming clearing account also under the bank account, current asset also we can create it. So when we receive the check from the customer, immediately check deposit incoming clearing account debit and customer account credit, right? So here also final entry, what is that? Customer account, it will be comes in the credit. So here automatically customer account we can post as a credit. Then when we receive the bank statement, so bank statement receive చేసుకున్న తర్వాత in our bank statement these amounts it will be reflected. So you are receive like 8,000 it will be credited in your bank account. So and so bank account, like so and so customer. So sometimes customer name it will be available, sometimes check number it will be available, some other whatever in BRS configurations happen. So some logic like some text field or some key it will be with the help of some text, some key or check number, whatever, with the help of that one system it will match and it will be clear the particular open items, either customer or vendor also it will be clear. That one later one by one we will cover. Just this entry is when we receive the bank statement, main bank account it will be debit and customer check deposit and incoming clearing account it will be cleared. So here these two it will be nullified. So here check deposit is debit, check deposit is credit. So final entry is customer account debit to and main bank account is credit. So this is our expectation final entry. Right, customer account debit to main bank account credit. So this is our final entry as per normal entry. Customer account credit to main bank account debit to. So customer account credit to main bank account credit. This is the final entry. So it means బ్యాంక్ స్టేట్మెంట్ కి డైరెక్ట్ గా మనం ఎంట్రీస్ చేస్తే అవి మ్యాచ్ కావు. సో బిఫోర్ దట్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్స్ పోస్ట్ అయిన వెంటనే ఈ చెక్ ఇష్యూ అవుట్ గోయింగ్ GL అకౌంట్ ని యూజ్ చేసుకొని మనము ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ని పోస్ట్ చేస్తాం. సో లేటర్ బ్యాంక్ స్టేట్మెంట్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఈ చెక్ ఇష్యూ అవుట్ గోయింగ్ క్లియరింగ్ అకౌంట్ ని నలిఫై చేస్తాము, చెక్ డిపాజిట్ ఇన్కమింగ్ క్లియరింగ్ అకౌంట్ ని నలిఫై చేస్తాం. సో అలాగే బ్యాంక్ ఛార్జెస్. సో బ్యాంక్ ఛార్జెస్ మీన్స్ బ్యాంక్ విల్ debited some amount from our bank account due to some they are maintaining some charges like checkbook issues and NEF charges, message charges, and yearly annual charges. They are maintaining different charges. They are detect the amount. So these and all we can treat it as a bank charges, right? So bank charges also we can treat as a direct expenditure. We can create a one bank charges GL account. So that is one bank charges GL account enough for all the bank accounts. We can create a one bank charges GL account. So while we are updating the EBRS concept, EBRS BRS, based on the statement, bank charges also banker will provide the separate transaction type and credited like interest credited in our bank account also the banker will provide the separate transaction key. So everything it will be based on the transaction types, it will be dependent. So that one will cover one by one. But first thing is you have to clear cut understand. So you have to by heart these steps. Then only we will move for the further steps in next class onwards. So regarding this, anyone having doubts? Hello. Please clear.
No,
Please get a clarify
no, Mohan
immediately.
garu.
Simple things. Repeatedly, why I'm telling is this is the key step. If you have a good knowledge regarding these four steps, later every configuration it will be depend on this one only. అర్థమైందా అనుష గారు మీకు? అంజుష గారు అపర్ణ మ్యామ్ మీకు అర్థమైందా?
అర్థమైందండి.
ఒకసారి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయండి మేడం. ఈ ఫోర్ స్టెప్స్ సో ఈ ఎంటైర్ ప్రాసెస్ చేయండి.
Yeah. So the bank reconciliation is nothing but to match the bank statement with the company, bank, like whatever the ERP we are using. Based on that, we need to match the bank statement with our ERP. Like SAP use chestaru, Oracle use chestaru, and a number of ERPs will be there. As per end user, I'm saying. And coming with the BRS, there are two types, like a manual BRS, electronic BRS. Like ఇక్కడ మనం వితౌట్ బిఆర్ఎస్ అండ్ విత్ బిఆర్ఎస్ చేస్తాం. నార్మల్ గా ఇన్వాయిస్ పోస్టింగ్ ఏపీలో ఇన్వెంటరీ రా మెటీరియల్ అకౌంట్ డెబిట్ టు వెండార్ అకౌంట్ క్రెడిట్. వెన్ కంపేర్ విత్ వెండార్ పేమెంట్, like vendor account debit to bank account credit. As well as when we come with the AR, customer invoice posting, customer account data to sales account credit. And when compared with the customer payment, bank account debit to customer account credit. So ఇక్కడ vendor payment with BRS తో కంపేర్ చేస్తే ఏమవుతుందంటే, if we see like vendor account and bank account, like this is the check issue. Vendor is paying the amount, vendor payment. Vendor is paying the amount, so we are issuing the check. So the outgoing clearing account, we need to go for an outgoing clearing account. So ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుందంటే వెండార్ అకౌంట్ అనేది డెబిట్ అవుతుంది, చెక్ ఇష్యూ అవుట్గోయింగ్ క్లియరింగ్ అకౌంట్ అనేది క్రెడిట్ అవుతుంది. When the bank statement entry was there, then bank check issue outgoing clearing account debit and the main bank account was credit. Then we can nullify the 7,000 in both the cases. And when coming with the customer payment, like check deposit, ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుందంటే మనం చెక్ అనేది డిపాజిట్ చేసుకున్న తర్వాత ఇన్కమింగ్ క్లియరింగ్ అకౌంట్, వెదర్ ఇట్ ఇస్ క్లియర్డ్ ఆర్ నాట్, we need to confirm. So the check deposit incoming clear account debit, credit వచ్చి customer account. Then the bank statement entry, the main bank account debit and the check deposit incoming clear account was a credit. When coming with the bank charges debit, credit was main bank account. అంతే కదా సార్?
Yes, అంతే మేడం. So mainly here, vendor scenario, check issue outgoing clearing account we have to introduce, and later when we receive the bank statement, that check issue outgoing clearing account we have to nullify. And customer scenario, check deposit incoming clearing account, it will be updated. Later, while receiving the bank statement, these check deposit incoming clearing account we have to nullify. And bank charges based on the transaction we can post it. Because once you can understand, then only we will go for further steps. Here posting keys, creating account symbol, these and all the tricky questions. So here these and all the configurations only interview cracking purpose. In real time scenarios, in business client scenarios, BRS point of view, 4 to 5 people is there. So compulsory 10 to 15 years, whoever having a real time like experience, that kind of people only companies are selecting and involving this BRS process. Whoever getting into 4 to 5 years experience, they are involving only these steps only. Whatever I process, these steps, account symbols creation, these and all the steps only they are involving. Later, full-fledged yeah, BRS, EBRS, interpreted algorithm, these and all the areas, like much more experienced people only they involve. So, but your side, cracking the interview purpose, you have a idea. You need to get the idea. That is enough. So how you will get the idea means you have to practice multiple times. You have to explain multiple times. You will learn end-to-end process. Then only we will explain 5 to 10 minutes in BRS configurations. Any of the interview, they will take only 30 minutes only. If some companies, they will take single round, then they will take 50 minutes, 1 hour, 10 minutes only. Mostly 99% of interviews happen only 30 minutes only. In the 30 minutes, you have to explain any topic at least 10 minutes, then you will get 4 to 5 questions only. For example, simply, yes, I involved in BRS, then you can simply explain within 1 minute, then you will go for another question. So you have to explain step by step how we can discuss with the process also. These steps also you have to explain. When receive the payment, vendor account debit, check is outgoing, clearing, again bank statement. These steps you have to explain. Then go for this process step by step. Then so up to these steps you have to explain. It will take more than 10 minutes. In the end of the point, EBRS configuration, my senior level people they involved, like co-interpreted algorithm, these tricky difficult areas. My senior level is involved, but I have an idea. I will get a chance to work on. If I will get a chance, compulsory I will work on that. That was you have to explain. Then automatically you will cover 10 minutes. Then you will ask remaining 3 or 4 questions. That's what I am. Many of the people I am trying. Whatever the concept you have to learn clearly end to end. Okay, so remaining any doubts regarding this section? లతా గారు మీకు అర్థమైంది కదండి? రేపు బిఫోర్ క్లాస్ స్టార్ట్ అయ్యేటప్పుడు ఇది మొత్తం చెప్పడానికి ఒక 2 minutes సరిపోతుంది. సో మీరు ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారో ప్రతి ఒక్కరు నాకు దీన్ని జస్ట్ 1 minute లో కూడా చెప్పొచ్చు. సో విత్ ఇన్ 1 minute లో ఆర్ 1.5 minute లో యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ దిస్ ప్రాసెస్. Then only I will start the next level. Clear? I think Aparna ma'am explained today, so rest of the people they will explain tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
శివకృష్ణ సార్ మీకు ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయి దీని గురించి? హలో శివకృష్ణ సార్. ఓకే అండి, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah.